It's been a little over a month since I posted the video that got me 50,000 followers. So let me introduce myself. So I'm gonna do basically the same look that I did in the original video, and we'll just chit chat. First thing to know about me is that my name is Caitlin Humphrey. I am 22 years old currently. I'll be 23 in March. I was born and raised in Colorado, and then I moved out to Arizona for college. So I lived there for 4 years. And then I actually moved out here to Nashville right after I graduated, like weeks after I graduated, to do a job in news. So speaking of my current job, I actually went to college for broadcast journalism and mass communication. And then I moved out to Nashville after accepting a job in TV. I currently am a lifestyle news reporter and television host. Then on the side, I also nanny, and then on the weekends, I do some freelance modeling for a local dress store, which is why I'm always getting ready for something. It's because we usually shoot on the weekend. On top of that, I also just started school to get my real estate license in Arizona. So you could say I have 3 jobs and I'm in school on top of that. The reason I'm getting my real estate license in Arizona is because I'm moving back in June, which is so exciting. But I also need to find a career that's going to fit my lifestyle and fit where I want to live. And real estate just made a lot of sense. So I'm excited to pursue that. I'm excited to be in school for that. It's going really well so far, so I feel pretty good. I feel like I practically grew up on stage. I was always singing, acting, doing something. I've played guitar and sang my whole life since I was 6 years old. So like being on stage, singing, or being in front of people is my favorite thing to do. Hence why I'm in news right now, and also why I like to make videos. On top of that, you'll see me post sometimes here that I compete in pageants, and I've been doing that since I was 16 years old. I've competed in Colorado and Arizona, and then also nationally. I'm actually going back to compete for Miss Arizona this summer, which is so exciting. I literally cannot wait. I've actually had acne for a majority of my life. I even had cystic acne back in high school, and it was so bad that my cheeks would bruise. Then I went on Accutane, and that helped a ton. But in that, I had to figure out how to layer up on the makeup so I could cover up all of the acne. And by no means was it good. Trust me, I was definitely looking a little crazy going to school in those years, but it gave me such a love for makeup and for beauty and for being able to just kind of play around and do different things with my face. And so I've really kept that all throughout my life. In terms of where I got my makeup knowledge from, I guess just YouTube. Like I was such a YouTube girl growing up. That was what I was always watching, was makeup tutorials. I love like Tati, Carly Bible, like all those girls raised me, I feel like, and watching them and taking all of their knowledge has really stuck with me. That's why I like to talk a lot and be very explanatory in my videos, because I'm like, that's what I like to watch. I love when people do in-depth stuff, so that's what I try to do. Content creation was never really on the radar for me. It just kind of happened. I moved out to Nashville completely alone. I don't know anybody here. I actually don't really have friends out here, which is fine because I go back to Arizona a lot to see my girlfriends. I had a lot of nothing to do, and I sat around in my bedroom feeling sorry for myself a lot of the time. And one day I just was like, I need to stop. Like I need to do something productive. I need to do something positive and give myself something to work towards. I had some free time on my hands, and one day I was like, okay, people ask me all the time how I do my makeup, so I might as well just make a little video so then I can just send it to people whenever they ask. I posted that initial video back in October of me talking through my makeup routine, and that got me up to 10,000 followers. Then I was kind of posting on and off from then until when I posted my most recent make video that is pinned to the top of my page. And that video alone helped me go from 10,000 followers to over 50,000 followers now, which is so crazy to say that that's only from basically one video. It's all just happened so fast. So I'm still like getting into my groove as a content creator and trying to figure out what I want to do and what I want my page to look like. But I actually did just sign with management, which is so exciting. They've been so amazing already. Shout out Dulcetto. It's funny too, because I never really like tried to be a content creator, but it all comes very second nature to me. Obviously, I'm in front of a camera in my actual day job, and then I'm very talkative. I've been on stage my whole life. I'm a theater kid, so this is all like totally my jam. It's funny too, because looking back, I'm like, oh my god, why didn't I start doing this earlier? In college, my senior superlative was our chapter's Alex Earl, so thanks a lot, ASU Alpha Phi, for always believing in me. I was actually vice president of recruitment back in my senior year, And I remember creating makeup videos for the girls to watch before they were getting ready for recruitment if they needed help with anything. So that's also what sort of sparked this idea of like, okay, let me get online and make some makeup videos and talk to people. The craziest part of this all is getting to like work with brands. Obviously that's been so much fun that like brands that are in Sephora know who I am and are reaching out to me. Like that is so beyond me. But my absolute favorite part is seeing people in the comments like commenting back, oh, I tried this and I feel so beautiful, or I've never felt better. And like people tagging me in trying my makeup tutorials, like that makes me so happy. I also feel like I see the same people in the comments over and over again, and it's like so fun to create just like that little sense of community. Just know I see you, I know who you are, and I love you. Thanks for being here. Another thing that I find so fun with all of this is seeing people that I follow like my videos. I'm like, oh my god, you know who I am? Like, I am obsessed with you. Thank you for watching my video. When I'm not filming or working, because that's usually what I'm always doing, I love being in the gym. I go to the gym 5 to 6 times a week, and I'm in there for like hours at a time. I feel like that's just like my safe space. I get to turn on my music and really lock in. I've found a lot of love for like lifting and getting really fit lately. Some other things I like to do in my free time is I love going on walks. I'll go like walk through really expensive neighborhoods, especially out here in Tennessee. There's so many gorgeous neighborhoods, and I'll just like look at all the houses and dream. On top of that, like I said, I've grown up playing guitar, so if I don't have long nails on, you can find me playing guitar and singing. That is always like such a good outlet for me. I feel like it fits my mood no matter how I'm feeling. Turning to music, like listening to music, playing music, getting in my car and singing, that will always do it for me and always put me in a good mood. Another thing I'm a huge fan of is like crafting and things. I've always been a vision boarder, so if you ever see this thing in the back of my videos, that is my vision board for this year. That's another thing that I always do. I love vision boarding, I love journaling, writing, all of the above. I've also gotten really into meal prepping this past like year or so. Every Sunday I go to the grocery store and I buy everything that I'll need for the week, and then I sit down for like 2 hours. I'll put on like a show or a podcast or something, and I'll just cook for 2 hours straight and meal prep for the entire week so that I don't have to cook for the rest of the week. Some other little random fun facts about me is I'm one of 4 children. I'm the second oldest, but I'm the oldest girl. So oldest sister energy only. I'm also an Aries, so if that gives you any idea of what kind of person I am and what my personality is like, I feel like I'm very much an Aries. I'm also always the person who like, I need a little drink anywhere I go, like whether it's coffee or an Alani Nu or some sort of liquid IV, like I always need something. My worst habit though is definitely drinking so much Coke Zero. That is like my biggest weakness. I've tried to cut back, but I feel like I average at least 2 a day right now, which is not the greatest, but there are worse things. I also have a terrible sweet tooth, so if I'm ever like snacking or in the mood to snack, it's usually on something sweet. Makeup is all done, so if you watched all the way through, thank you so much. I'm glad I got to share a little bit more about myself with you guys. I'm so thankful for you guys. Thanks for watching my videos and believing in me, and I can't wait to continue growing together. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.
Officially fall, so let me show you girls how I got this bronzy latte makeup. I'm just so obsessed with it. Let me show you girls how I got it. Maybelline color corrector under my eyes. I see how it just covered and brightened up the under eye. Foundation, I'm using one of my favorites. It's this one from Huda. First, start blending in with a brush. For contour, I'm going to use this one by Makeup by Mario. This tone is like the perfect contour tone. Make it a little bit more warm and toasty. I'm going to go in with the Say bronzer. I love the tone of this. It's like the perfect bronzy color. Bring this one up to my eye as well. I'm gonna do 2 blushes. Like this one from Makeup by Mario. Road is also just so gorgeous. Just gonna grab a little bit. That is so pretty. And apply the Road one to the back of my hand. Aquí en la nariz. Gonna be a little bit closer to the eye. Just gonna add a little bit of concealer. It'll break out on my forehead, so I do like to let this sit for a little bit. Do this to clean up, but also to give me more of a like slimmer look, to bring that up to my nose. Y para powdered bronzer, I like this one from Makeup by Mario. Setting the whole face, and then I do a little bake on the under eye. I'm gonna use these new Makeup by Mario little cream eyeshadows. Wait, why did that blend out so easy? That looks really good. For this look, I feel like the colors are all over the eyelid, so I feel like this product is like perfect for that. Using my Urban Decay palette, this is the new one, and it is in the warm tone. I'm gonna be using Out West, this brown color right here. Applying this all over the lid. Looks crazy right now because I don't have any brows. It'll all come together, trust me, girls. And with Spicy on the lid, the same shadows that we did for the top on the bottom. Using a light shade under my brow. Palette for Makeup by Mario. Brown shade right here for the brow. Wipe off all of the powder. A brown eyeliner to line the waterline. Oh yeah, and curl our lashes. My favorite mascara, you guys already know, is this one. This one from YSL. It has to be the waterproof one. It makes my lashes just look amazing. I'm gonna get saucy and just apply a little bit to this part right here. I'm gonna do this with my finger because I feel like I'll be able to be a little bit more precise. I'm gonna use this black shadow to create a wing eyeliner. The tiniest little wing. Okay, now for powdered blush. She's Blushing from Patrick Ta. Use Anywhere Caffeine for lip liner. Just so good. My dog literally ate this lipstick up. This to the center of the lip. A little bit of this Dior highlight. Be setting our makeup with Charlotte Tilbury. Alright besties, this is the final look. Looks so good. Perfect for fall. But you girls, let me know what you think. Les quiero. Bye besties.
NARS Orgasm on the Beach. Limited edition, cheek palette with coral and golden shades. Perfection for summer. So lightweight and buildable. Look at that glow. I also love using these shades as eyeshadows. NARS Afterglow Lip Balm in shade Orgasm. Available now.
When he hit my DM, it's always at 10:30 p.m. after I posted a trap. Took me a sec to see why he did, then I closed it and laughed. You're way too old and you're way too grown to be opening apps. Sending me pics of your boner and selfies of you in the mirror I don't wanna have. It's unattractive. I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't fucking take home a taxi. Lying about G's who don't got nigga, please could you stop? I got seat in your hand.
My favorite blushes of 2024. Starting off with cream blushes, the Bosma Beauty cream blush has been my favorite. Bubblegum Pink Rose Bonbon, Fuchsia, Mauve. These blushes are super pigmented, the most long lasting, also so blendable. On the days where I want something a little bit more natural and glowy, the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Cream Blush in Divine Rose Glow. This has a more balmy texture, so it's definitely going to give you that wet skin look. Onto the liquids, they're from Hints. They are the Dewy Liquid Cheek. This first one is in the shade Strut Red. These have a very serum-y kind of texture, blends super easily into the skin, also leaves this very nice glow. This other one is in the shade Husky Mauve. They almost look like a cheek tint. And finally for powders, Kosas takes the cake with this one. These are the Blushes Life blushes in the shade Hype and Adrenaline. It gives your skin this really nice glow. I don't know what magic is in this, but it just looks so good, and those are all of my favorite blushes this year.
Well, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go?
Everybody now, time to show the whole world what we're all about. We the girls with a passion for fashion. Ooh, rats, we'll always be there for each other. Ooh, rats, yeah, styling how we feel, talking about that.
want to see a magic trick?
Abracadabra, these bitches know I got answers. The way I pose for the cameras, they be like,
Round one. Fight.
and I just
I'ma sit back with a blunt. Blunt. You put my hand in the cuffs. King. Touch.
Take away your things and go. Can't take back what you said. Oh, no.
And with that, the 2023 season comes to an end. Good night.
Seas would rise when I gave the word. Now in the morning I sleep alone. Sweep the streets I used to own.
بالصلاة على النبي كده عشان اسلمكم شغل نضيف. واخد بالك؟ شغل المعلم لابنه. شغل فنادق كده.
Fenty Eavesdrop Stick. Blend. Huda Beauty Concealer. Blend. More Concealer. Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand. Blend. Charlotte Tilbury Setting Spray. Spritz. Maybelline Express Brow. Blend Concealer. Huda Beauty Powder. Maybelline Fit Me Powder. Blend Creases. Set. Other side. Precision's Formula Bronzer. Blend. Hula Caramel. Blend. Patrick Tar Blush Duo. Blend. Spritz. Curl Eyelashes. Maybelline Lash Sensational in Waterproof. Benetint. Blend. Rimmel Lip Liner in Cappuccino. Maybelline Lipstick in Tantalizing Taupe. Rare Beauty Highlighter in Mesmerize. Finished.
My own horn or anything, but I actually think I've mastered the makeup where you don't have to set your whole face. I used to have no idea how girls did their makeup and they would only set under their eyes. I thought it would look so weird, but recently my makeup has been slaying, if I do say so myself. I can't lie, I do think it's all down to the Fenty Eavesdrop Blur Stick because that has literally changed my life. Like, it's matte but glowy at the same time, like it doesn't budge all day and it doesn't oxidize either, which I find with other Fenty products. Also, oh my god, I'm so late to the trend, but the Physicians Formula Bronzer is amazing. It is such a hula dupe and I'm so pale because I'm blonde and fair skinned and it's not orange at all and I really like it. But like, look at my skin, it's glowy but not like a fucking grease ball and it literally lasts all day long. I got in the other night and I was so drunk and there was no fucking way I was taking my makeup off and I woke up in the morning and it still looked like when I put it on. Also, I'm not being funny, my lip combo is elite right now and I don't like gloss because the wind keeps putting my hair in my fucking mouth. I've been loving these products recently.